Welcome to the 53rd video in our series about Unix tools. We're continuing investigating VI, and today in this video we're going to talk about searching with patterns. So you need to have some file to work with. You can see that when you use VI, you don't have to just give the file name. You can give a full path or a relative path. It's fine with that. Here we've got a big file. You can see that there are 279 lines and there's 13,936 bytes in this file. So if you were looking at this file, you might try J, and that would take forever. You might try Control F, and that's a little bit faster to go page at a time, but it's still going to be slow. So probably you want to search. And when you search, you may not know the exact word you're looking for. If you have a literal and it's only letters or digits, you just type them in. But if you're looking for a pattern, let's say you want year, here's one right here, 2001. So if we wanted to search for a year and we assume the years use 4 digits, then how would we do it? Well, you'd do the slash and then you'd say, I want digits and I want exactly 4-digit patterns. So if I did that and I press enter, it says I can't find it. I can't find it. And you think, wow, what did I do wrong? So let's search for just a digit. It finds digits. So digits okay. If we said give me a digit 0 or more, 0 matches every time, so that's kind of useless. If we said give me a digit and it has to have at least 1 digit, okay, that's working better. And you say maybe I don't want digit, I just want 0, 1, or 2 because there aren't any years 3000. And so I want that, and then I'd like to have at least 1 digit, and then after that any digits. So that's going to find a 0 or a 1 or a 2, and then any digits after that. We're finding the years, but we also found things that are not years like that. Oh no, my pattern is finding too much. It's finding the ones I want, like 2000, but it's also finding things I don't want, like 2.0. Wow, I'm starting to really feel depressed. Don't get despondent. Just keep at it. So now we know we want 4 digits, and we know the first digit has to be a 0, 1, or 2. And you think, wait a minute, what years start with 0? Years from before the Middle Ages. So really, we don't need years that start with 0. We need years that start with 1 or 2. That would start with the year 1000, and it would go all the way up to 2999 if we can figure out how to get 3 digits. So will that do it? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and it's skipping the bad ones. We have a working pattern. It isn't a beautiful pattern, but it works. It finds any 4-digit sequence starting with a 1 or a 2. And it doesn't find 3-digit sequences. It doesn't find these weird numbers with the dots, which are clearly version numbers. It seems to work well. And so you should be happy. But you'd like to be able to have a shorter pattern that works. And we'll have to revisit that at a later date if this doesn't work. But we'd like to think that, wait a minute, 0, we wanted 1 or 2, and then we wanted a digit, and we wanted it 3 times exactly. Yes, 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 yes. It seems to be only matching years that we want as we keep pressing the N key. Wait a minute. If we're on 1895 and we do the slash, which will take whatever pattern we've already got and find the next one, you can see it matched 20191, and we don't want to match that. We said exactly 3 digits. We didn't say 4 digits or 5 digits. You know, we had to have a 1 or a 2 and then 3 more digits. So we should not have matched that whole thing, but we would match 4 digits. And we didn't have any rule about what comes after the digit. So, yes, that is a correct match. It maybe isn't ideal, but it is legitimate, just like these two. Okay, 1895.22. We didn't specify what has to come after the 4 digits. So, our pattern is too loose. It will accept everything we want, but it will accept some things we don't want. And so how can we make it not match this one, not match this one, but it should match this one? It should not match this one. I think you know what we need to do. We need to say what comes after the 3 digits. And so how would we accomplish that? If we did a slash and we said anything from the square brackets specify a set. And so that says anything in the set, which the set includes the digits 1 and 2. And then backslash D is any digit. And the backslash curly brace 3 says I want exactly 3, not 2, not 4, exactly 3. And then we need to say what comes afterwards, and what comes afterwards, we want either a space or a new line. And to do that, we have to do that, which is kind of tricky, but that's just 1 space or 1 new line. We haven't got any repetition in there. And so, wow, what a headache. We don't need just 1 space. We need any white space, which is backslash S, and then the end of the line. But that's not going to match this one because I have things that are not white space in the end of the line. Oh, life is hard. Okay. What can we do? We can say it's got to be some kind of space, or it's got to be an end of line. How do you do that? How do you do an or? We don't know yet. And we'll have to look at that in the next video. These patterns are quite complex. We learned that in grep, and you're learning it again here. And of course, the grep dialect of the regular expression pattern language, pattern description language, is not the same one that VIM uses. It's similar, but not identical. But we've got a pattern that works. It just gets a few extras that we skip for now. So let's see how many bad matches we really got. So far, every match has been good. And you can hear the clicks each time I press that in key. Okay, that's our first bad match. We didn't want that one, but we got it anyway. 20191. This is our second bad batch, 1895.22. There it is again. And we've wrapped around to the top. So that's not too bad. Only two or three of the times we searched did we get something that was not a year like we were looking for. This is an example of a regular expression that's pretty good, but not perfect. We've run out of time in this video. I hope that you learned you could specify anything in some list of characters using these square brackets. The \D represents a digit, and then this \, curly brace, number, \, curly brace, if it's just a number in there, that's how many times the previous thing, which in this case is a digit, must be repeated. So we either have a 1 or a 2, and then we have a digit 3 times, which gave us the 4-digit years. Come back next time and we'll learn more. Thank you for listening.